Hello everyone and welcome back to a new movie. This part is part 3 of the series and today I'll take you on a medieval LEGO quest. We will explore the castle theme. Castle officially launched together with Town and Space in 1978 and can be called a real classic among LEGO teams. The first year there was only one set released, which we will see later in the movie. The last real set in the team was released in 2014, with a polybox released in 2016 as a promotion. There have been a total of 281 castle theme sets until now. The first castle sets were, in my opinion, not that exciting. It is from 1984 and on that the different factions were introduced. Those factions included the Crusaders, Black Falcons, Forestmen, Black Knights and the Wolf Pack. Mid-90s, the team changed more to include fantasy settings with the dragons, wizards and witches. From 1998, there were large changes in the team and in my opinion, the genre lost a lot of its appeal. My collection consists of sets from the 84 to 92 era. First off in the collection is 6080, King's Castle, a very recognizable set to most people with 664 pieces. There was the gate that could open and close and the castle itself that could be folded open. It was a fantastic playset. The lion on the shields represented the faction of the Crusaders, the first faction to be introduced. It scores 4.6 out of 5 on Brickset and set the standard for future castle sets. The 12 minifigs included were magnificently painted with a gold and blue crest on them, and it was also in the batch of 1984 sets that the first real molded horse appeared. It would stay in sets until 2012. The next on the list is a set of 4 years later, 1988. Set 6085 contains 702 pieces and again 12 minifigures. In many ways it is a similar setup than 6080, but with some key differences that let it score 4.7 out of 5 on Brickset. These differences translate in an elevated front of the castle, the watchtower is getting an upgrade of design, the prison cell, which now looks like a prison cell, and some other small details. The fact that this castle is a black one is because it is of the Black Knights faction. Something also very eye-catching is that two horses now have like a draping sheet, a caparison on them. All in all, it's a very decent improvement to the design of 6080. The castle set I like most is without doubt 6086, released in 1992 with 588 pieces and again 12 minifigures. What makes this castle so special is that it uses a raised base plate. While it is not the first set to use a raised base plate, it is certainly one that uses it the best. The building is also no longer symmetrical like 6085 and 6080, but it has its main entrance to the side. A watchtower less that is replaced by some sort of annex with red and yellow accents, which holds a treasure chest. The added colors really make a big difference for me. It has an oubliette and dungeon, and the absolute coolest thing about this set is the ghost. The crest belongs to the Dark Knights and their triangular shields have been replaced by more ellipse ones. The helmet with visors and the redesign of the plume on top just add more icing to the cake. In all, it makes 6086 a remarkable set, both from playability perspective as display value. Like the 6085, it scores 4.7 out of 5 on Brickset, the second highest score. So the highest scoring set on Brickset comes a bit as a surprise to me. 4.8 out of 5 on Brickset for set 6067, aka set number 10,000, Guarded Inn. A set released in 2001 and the first time the little Lego flowers have been used. I get it that people like it. It's not a castle, it has a great color scheme with the red walls in it. It has a lot of playability with a little table inside and the horse garage. However, this has something more going on that doesn't directly meet the eye. Who is this knight wearing the colors of the Black Knights but no identifying shield or flags? Why is he meeting up with a few Crusader soldiers? Are they plotting a scheme to overthrow the Black Monarch, or is it a plot against the king himself? While the display value on this set is good for its size, the display value of a castle like 6086 is simply higher. but where I only had a storyline like who is this ghost with 6086, I do feel a sort of innuendo in this one. So a deserved leader in this team, again. The largest set of castle is 10193 Medieval Market Village with 1601 pieces. The set looks very nice, detailed, with foldable little houses, some cute minifigures with cute accessories and some cute fish in a barrel. If I look at it from an architectural point of view, I love it. But where has the seriousness gone? I mean, the Mid-Ages was harsh, people fighting, plotting, fighting for the honor of a crest, or waging a war against evil wolfpack. I know I am an adult now, but even as a kid, when I played with castle or pirates, it were harsh scenes of war, pillaging and military strategies, so it is hard for me to appreciate this set. Of course, the newer sub-themes of castle have a great display value, but this is for me one case where display value alone didn't make it in my collection. Last but not least, I want to show you the icon of castle itself. I present you 375 aka 6075 castle. A big yellow squared rudimentary piece of plastic that made the heart of boys and girls beat faster when Christmas 1976 was upon them. A total of a whopping 767 pieces and 40 minifigures and a lot of yellow pieces to build a foldable structure. Amazing. Not in my collection, maybe one day, pure for the importance of this set. So, that was it for my favorite team of them all, Castle. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment if I forgot to mention a set, or you have a general remark, or did you know one to share. See you all next movie. Bye.